Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
Police arrested 2 more suspects connected to rash of Toronto carjackings. Brampton school briefly evacuated after unknown substance sprayed inside building. Police. 16-year-old motorcyclist dies after crash in Uxbridge. Man charged in Mimico shooting that left 19-year-old man dead. SIU investigating death of a man in Mississauga last fall. I don't see this getting better. Gas prices in Ontario will hit a 2-month high on Thursday. 7 Scarborough schools briefly placed in hold and secure after man was seen with a gun in the area. Police.
These were the headlines and let's jump right into the details.
A Brampton school was briefly evacuated on Tuesday afternoon after unknown substance was reportedly sprayed inside the building, police say. Emergency crews were called to Lewis Arbor Secondary School near Bramley and Father Tobin Roads at around 12:35 p.m. Peel paramedics said that up to 5 patients were assessed at the scene but were not ultimately transported to hospital. Brampton Fire then gave the all clear at around 2 p.m., noting on Twitter that there was no threat to public safety. We have investigated the unknown substance and ventilated the area, they said. Police initially described the unknown substance as an irritant, though no other details have been provided. The incident was contained to the building, according to Brampton Fire. Police say that an investigation is ongoing. Toronto police have charged a man in connection with the shooting death of a 19-year-old man in Mimico last month. Officers were called to Mimico Waterfront Park in the area of Mimico Avenue and Lakeshore Boulevard West at around 8:30 p.m. on September 15 for reports of shots fired. Police arrived and located 2 men with life-threatening injuries. They performed CPR on both victims, but one who suffered gunshot wounds to his upper body was pronounced dead at the scene. He was later identified as Tenzin Rinchen. Police said that the victim was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. 4 days after the shooting, which is the city's 48th homicide of the year, police announced that they arrested a suspect identified as 20-year-old Nelson Okoth. He was charged with failing to comply with the release order, unauthorized possession of a restricted weapon, unauthorized possession of a prohibited device, and possession of a restricted firearm with the ammunition. On Tuesday, police said Okoth is facing 2 additional charges: second-degree murder and attempted murder. Police have arrested 2 suspects and issued a warrant for 2 others as they continue to investigate a dramatic spike in carjackings in Toronto, with 182 incidents so far this year. Toronto police made the announcement on Tuesday afternoon as they provided an update on their investigations into a rash of violent carjackings happened across the city. Police said there have been 182 carjackings so far this year compared to the 102 carjackings in 2021. The latest arrests pertain to a number of carjackings which took place in August and September. Also today, 56 vehicles that have been stolen in these carjackings have been recovered. Many of these investigations are active and ongoing, and we are working with police services across every jurisdiction to solve these crimes in a timely fashion, Inspector Rich Harris from the Hold Up Squad said at the news conference at Toronto Police Headquarters. Harris said the carjackings are targeting both high-end and average vehicles for resale purposes and criminal activity. Harris went on to announce that 2 more suspects have been identified in connection with 2 separate carjacking investigations in Scarborough and York region this summer. The first investigation involves multiple armed carjackings in Scarborough and York region on August 19th, where a 15-year-old boy was arrested and charged last month. In the second investigation, a person had their car stolen at knife point in the area of Pharmacy Avenue and Sesame Street on September 10th, Harris said. A 17-year-old boy from Toronto who was previously reported as 16 years old has been arrested and charged in connection with this case. Harris also identified today another suspect that has been arrested in connection with a different violent carjacking in Etobicoke. On June 19, 2 men allegedly approached a woman and attempted to steal her vehicle at gunpoint. In August, police identified one of the suspects as Toronto resident Hamza Hussain, 18. In another carjacking investigation, Harris announced that a suspect is wanted for removing his ankle monitoring device. On June 26, a man allegedly stole a motorcycle at gunpoint in the area of Islington Avenue and Milwick Drive. A 16-year-old male motorcyclist has died in hospital following a collision at Uxbridge Monday afternoon. Durham Regional Police responded to reports of crash involving a motorcycle and vehicle in the area of Davis Drive and Uxbridge Concession Road 6 at around 1 p.m. Police said a teenage boy riding the motorcycle rear-ended a vehicle on Davis Drive. The teen was transported to a local hospital in serious condition, later succumbed to his injuries, police said. The 40-year-old female driver of the other vehicle was not injured, and police said she remained at the scene. Roads in the area were closed for several hours while police investigated.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.